muted. Looks like I am muted. We're live. G'day, guys. How are everybody?
Hello.
Cool. Let's rock
Hey,
and roll.
how's it going?
Very awesome, Dave and Jade. So, g'day, legends. Hey, make sure you go grab your cup of coffee, tea. I don't know who drinks that, but whatever fuels your hustle. No, it's going to be a good one. I've got Jade. We've got Dave. How's life going, guys? Like, what's been happening with you guys?
Oh, mate, the past week has been an absolute whirlwind. Like, actually, these last few months have been a freaking whirlwind. There is so much going on. There's funnels, there's automations. Whole lot of coffee and caffeine is keeping us going. Let's just say AI and funnels and automations are, I'm in a very serious relationship with them right now.
Well, I do say that, AI saved my marriage. I think I got an unhealthy codependent relationship with AI for sure.
Yeah.
Dave, what about yourself?
It's just been crazy with the AI stuff, really. Learning, implementing different things. So, it's been quite the ride over the last since we got back from Christmas. Anyway, it's been full steam ahead.
Yeah, it sure has been.
Awesome.
Like we're at the last day of February, and I can't believe it already. Like we're heading into March. Like
It's ridiculous.
What is this year going through already? But I feel like what we've done in the last 2 months, we've accomplished more together than we did, 2024. And I thought we did a lot together in 2024. Just saying,
Yeah, absolutely.
If that doesn't give you any indication of what's going on, I don't know what does. But Jade, this past week, like it has been a whirlwind of funnels, automation, and as you say, that whole lot of coffee. I've got one right here. Let's just say that growth has been explosive, right? Pretty
Absolutely.
insane.
Yeah.
So what's been the biggest lesson that you've learnt through that insane, crazy whirlwind space?
I really think just setting boundaries, slowing down to speed up at times is probably one of the biggest thing. But really setting those clear, specific boundaries is really important. And there is so much going on. And I think the biggest key thing is organization.
Yeah. Organization, systems and operations, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
One thing I will say to that is, like when you start out, it's okay to be a little bit messy and chaotic. When you're starting something, it's a bit like birthing. I can't say I've ever personally experienced what that looks like, but I have seen my wife give birth to our 3 sons, and I can say it's messy. It's fucking messy, right?
And it's painful. Anyone that says it's not.
Yeah, my poor hand, I think it almost got crushed, but yeah, but yeah, like birthing something, like metaphorically, it's the same. And so I feel like we went through that messy, chaotic, phase, and we failed forward fast. But now we're in that phase where we're scaling, and it's really, really present to me that how much like the gaps are starting to be highlight the systems where they're broken down and stuff, and which is a good thing, I think. We've got the Dave up here with his talking about AI command centers now, and how we can streamline things, and like my brain's just exploding with what's possible. Dave, like
I just don't trust me.
know where you go with it sometimes.
Yes, it's just blowing me out too. I guess it's through necessity. It's like everything. You need to be able to keep up. So
love it.
Yeah, got to come up with ways to stay on top of stuff. Otherwise, it's get buried. So,
100% believe that. Yeah, through necessity. I love it. And g'day to everybody who's watching us live. Joanne, it's really good to see you there from the Northern Rivers. Hey, if you're watching us live, drop us in the comments. We love to say g'day. We love to chat. Like, these are our Laptop Lifestyle Dads panel, but hey, Jade and Dave, I actually think we need to rename them to our coffee chat. And I think the best way to run with this and keep the coffee brand going, I think I so need to go buy some like shares in a coffee brand or something. But I think the best way to keep these things going is just to like have a chat around the table at a coffee club, right? And that's basically what this is about. But it's a way to build community and connection with our audience and give that sort of behind the scenes. So Jade, we're talking about behind the scenes. what's cooking in the world of laptop lifestyle dads in LLD?
Oh, well, the LLD Academy is really heating up. We've been welcoming some new members, which is amazing. So we're growing the LLD Academy, and it's just so beautiful to see so many people jumping in, which is really exciting. We've got new trainings dropping. We've got, fresh templates and for our legends to swipe. We've got a bit of a cheeky surprise as well that we'll reveal in a sec. But hey Zach, but Dave, like, what's going on in AI land? Like, tell us a bit about, what's happening in that space.
Well, where would you like me to start? There's too much happening. You've had so many releases of new LLMs. We've just had Grok 3 released recently. We've had Claude just dropped 3.7. I think it's today, or we might get it today or tomorrow. I haven't got it yet, but ChatGPT 4.5 Turbo is coming out. It's just insane. And then I think our little Chinese friends with DeepSeek, they're releasing R2 or something. There's a mad race on them to do that too. Yeah, R1 now, R2, and and then there's other smaller ones as well, and they're all getting slowly getting their feet on the ground as well. But and then we've got the stuff with video. Luma, Luma. I did a post on it yesterday. Just dropped voice integration straight in as well. So they've just gone and tried to bury Sora under the hat. Google's.
It feels like we're in the old space race, right? You remember the space race? It feels like we're in the AI race.
Yes, it is. It's the first to get to I don't know where, but they're getting somewhere. They're all fighting to get somewhere.
At least it's always getting bigger and better, right?
Sorry?
It's always getting bigger and better. Like, new things are rolling out every single day, probably every single minute, to be honest. And that space is just getting easier to use, and just what it can do is just becoming incredibly amazing.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, sure is. And very, very excited about our next Teach Me AI with Dave coming up. So, Dave, when did we pencil that in? I think it was March 10th, didn't we?
Yeah, Monday the 10th. I got a couple of things to look at before then. But, OpenAI has just released a new voice mode model as well. So, and they're capturing data. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens over the next 6 to 12 months once they've got all that data. And voice recognition technology up the ante. I think we're going to see some robots walking around the world soon, shaking hands. Cool.
I feel like you're that cartoon, The Jetsons, right? I don't think we're far off of making, Rosemary off The Jetsons come to life.
Yeah,
it's not. I've seen some pretty good images of what they've been doing with some of these robots already. So once they get this speech technology and that sorted out, it's going to be amazing. So and how realistic they actually look. So
very exciting time to be alive, and I just love geeking out in this space. So I can't wait for the next Teach Me AI with Dave session on Monday the 10th. We're going to dive into, I believe Dave and I are talking about teaching me how to make custom avatar videos. And that's going to be a real sort of awesome experience. I really can't wait for that. But moving forward, we've got something even bigger. Right? So it seems to be like, what's next? Like, how big can we go, right? But it seems to be like the bar just keeps getting risen, raised. But
sky's the limit.
Big shout out to Shopley. I actually introduced Michael Silvers from the Los Angeles Tribune and Nick, the Shopley CEO, together, and magic has been created. Like what those guys are doing behind the scenes, just like this is insane playing at this level. And we've got huge opportunities coming down the pipeline. And for those who want to build some serious online income, I'm going to share a bit more about that in a second, but we've got something massive coming down the pipeline that you just need to pay attention. And if you're already a part of our Shopley team, if you know, right? It's that conversation. Like we're keeping it a little bit close to our chest, but you know me, I can't keep a secret. I'll share it with you before we wrap up. But I just want to sort of set the stage here. Like these calls that we create for everybody, like these coffee chats, they're your opportunity to come and ask us questions as well. We're going to do them once every second week. So 12 p.m. Sydney time. We'll do them every 2 weeks. They're your opportunities. Like, this is your moment to come in and drop your hardest challenge that you're facing right now, and let's solve it together. Like, let's pick our brains. No fluff, just real talk. Jade, I'd love to talk about our hot seat. That we talk about there in our Laptop Lifestyle Dads Academy. What's one thing that you love about those hot seat type conversations?
I absolutely love like a good hot seat session. It really gets into being in that interactive space, and it's live one-on-one coaching basically, or actually it's 3-to-1 with the three of us here. But you're basically getting three coaches giving their feedback on how we each think is best to help you move through whatever you're going through, right? So right now, what is that one thing holding you back? Like, get interactive. These panels, this coffee chat is all about joining us live and really, getting to talk to us. Like, I know we're not in person, but we're here right now, and we're ready to chat to you, right? Like, let's break through it, like right now. What's that one thing holding you back?
Yeah, like, people pay us tens of thousands of dollars to get that mentoring, one-to-one coaching here. And we're offering that, like, a little microscope version of that here for you for free on these panel conversations. So guys, leverage them. Like, this is what we're designed here to do it, right? Yeah, look, this is a marketing tactic, be completely transparent, but it's our way of putting our best foot forward and building relationship and connection with you first, because we know that people don't buy from strangers. They buy from connection. So this is our way of connecting with you, our audience here, to sort of help us go from stranger to connected and good friends. So come along. Let's ask us questions. Dave,
stranger danger.
Yeah, like no stranger danger. We just wrapped up our week 8 session there with our round 2 for Laptop Lifestyle Dads Academy. Dave, what was the big highlight for you overall over the last 2 months?
Well, where would you like me to start? The whole 2 months. Well, basically, I guess seeing how many more people are actually joining the academy. So that was that's moving ahead leaps and bounds. But I guess the biggest things for me is the progress of the students. Really, the ones that are taking action, how much they're growing, and fast. It's not as if they're having to go through 8 weeks and then wait another 30 or 90 days for stuff to happen. It's happening right before our eyes. They'll get off a lesson the next day. I've got new teamies. I've got this. I've got that. I've done something else.
Right.
What? Really?
The results. Okay. Yeah.
It's just crazy. Yeah. And then I guess the master classes that you've been doing, and then Amanda the other day. That was awesome as well. Just a ball of energy as well. She must be a caffeinated something, but it's not a kangaroo, obviously. She's a ball of energy, but she just brought a whole another perspective to the selling side of it and that sort of stuff. So, the bonuses that people are getting in the academy and the value they're getting is just incredible, and it's paying off. And, we all know, nobody else does, but we all know what other ones are coming down the line. So it's only going to get bigger and better. And strap in.
And let's talk about that for a second. So I dropped a little teaser in there before with what's coming onto Shopley, but this is also going to come into this community as well, right, by proxy. And so I've been talking a bit about this beginning of this year. I've gone all in with the Los Angeles Tribune. I've been personally, g'day, little guy. How are you? It's good to see you on camera. I got to love the dad juggle and the entrepreneurial dad juggle at that. So I was talking about the Los Angeles Tribune. Like, I've gone in with Michael Silvers as partners, and he's my new mentor. I've signed up for his speaker training, and got the podcast there on the Laptop Lifestyle Dad Show, being part of the Los Angeles Tribune podcast network. And we hosted last Friday the first of many shows to come, the Australian Marketing Summit, and talking about Amanda. Amanda McCloy was on there on one of the panels there with Kylie Thompson, and I just saw the girls there, bring the energy, bring the fun on that panel. And it's like they lifted the energy right up. And the guys that are on that panel, I don't think they know what hit them. It's like they had to bring their energy up to try and match it. And I was like,
you got two very powerful women there. Yeah.
I love it. Right? And that's part of like what we're doing with the Los Angeles Tribune is to not just women, but blokes as well, but entrepreneurs, thought leaders, publishers, podcasters, helping us give a voice to the voiceless. And rising tides raise all ships, right? And I've got such a heart to partner with them to help us give the Australian thought leaders, especially, a global presence. So I'm going to be actually launching the Australian Journal. So watch out for this space. This is something big, and it's taking things to the next 10,000 levels high. And so we're about to launch that. So watch this space. And off the back of that, we've also got the next summit coming up. So women get more excited than blokes. I don't know about that, Joanne. I reckon I can get pretty excited. What is it? It's excited as a cat fighting kangaroo on jumping on a trampoline. Crikey,
yeah, Joe, if you know Jeff, yeah, he gets very excited at times.
Joanne's in our Shopley team. I actually personally got to meet Joanne on the Gold Coast the other day. Anyway, ADHD, squirrel, got to come back on track. Where I was talking about is we have our next summit coming up with the Los Angeles Tribune in May. So watch this space. We've got the Australian Leadership Summit coming up. So if you're a leader and you're a leader who has got some big followers, big saying that used to hit me between the eyes is you're not a leader unless you've got followers, right? So if you've got a big following and you would like to get on the global stage and come support this, this summit, it's one of those things that's all about education. It's all about value first. And then we'd love to have a chat. Let's connect and reach out to me. So we've got some big shows coming up as well with them. But here's the thing, as I said, rising tides raise your ships. And where I was getting to on this point before I saw that squirrel, I'm going to come back on track, is, through this whole proximity of relationship and this partnership, I've now been brought into Joseph McClendon. Joseph McClendon, if you don't know him, you may have seen him if you've been to a Tony Robbins event. He's actually, Joseph McClendon is Tony Robbins' one of the top peak performance coaches in this space. And I have personally been able to bring Joseph through Michael Silvers onto Shopley. How cool is that? So the big players are now starting to watch this little thing called Shopley. It ain't so little anymore. We started 120 days ago, probably going on 140 now. We've got 100 vendors on there. We have everything up and ready to rock and roll to be a household name in the next 12 months. My friend Aaron Byerly just brought on Action Coach, the guy who created Action Coach. I don't know if you've been in the business coaching arena for a while. You would have heard that company. One of the world's biggest business coaching colleges in the world, Action Coach, is now on Shopley. How cool is that? So what's his name? Mr. Sugars. I can't think of his first name. I'm blank. Brian Sugars.
Brian.
So he's now on Shopley as well. And if you just knew what I knew, you'd be on Shopley as well, because Joseph Joseph McClendon coming on, he's a big deal. He's spoken to millions of people. His claim to fame is he's spoken to 6 million people on stage. Nobody in the world has ever done that. Brian Sugars from Action Coach, he's a big deal. So Brad Sugars, thank you, Joanne, for the correction. I knew it was a B. Dyslexia, I love it.
Me too. Yeah.
Anyway, so he's a big deal. These guys are coming on. They can see it. So why can't you? And I get it. I totally get it. You've got to see what it's in it for you. You've got to see how it could all work for you. I get it. So what we're actually going to do, launching on the 14th of March, is my team and I are going to launch a Shopley Affiliate Marketing Challenge. The goal is to help you to get from $0 to $1,000 in commissions in 30 days. So I'm going to show up every day for 20 minutes a day and give you some affiliate marketing education to help plug into this Shopley ecosystem, to be able to leverage amazing opportunities like Joseph McClendon and Brad Sugars. And why not the Laptop Lifestyle Dads Academy, or Amanda McCloy's Coach to Success, or Craig Whitney's, men's empowerment coaching, or Bronwyn Holmes' Earth Food, or Life FX, or, what's the other one we've got there? Mayala, or Wow Cleaning Products. Like us Aussies especially, we've got some really awesome products on Shopley to be proud of.
Yeah.
Then we've got all the global ones. Right. So we're going to use this as a challenge to help, people really plug in and play and get paid. There you go. Plug in and play and get paid. I got some marketing material coming up here out of this conversation. What is it? I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. I might have to start rapping soon.
Better get the transcript for this one.
No.
There you go. So, guys, yeah, awesome products, awesome coaching, awesome opportunity. I don't know how much more awesome you need something to be. Shoply is the place to be. If you're in the network marketing game, if you're in the affiliate marketing game, if you're a vendor, you need to be on Shoply. Everybody needs to be on Shoply. You can hear that I'm married to Shoply, right? I totally get it. But I'm also married to the Los Angeles Tribune. I'm also married to the Laptop Lifestyle Dads Academy. But here's the thing, I know I'm cheating on everybody, but it's all good. I'm married to my wife Sarah, and I love her, and I'll never cheat on her. I better say that. But here's the thing, right? Where I'm coming with this. Everybody talks about, multiple streams of income. Every time he talks about bright, shiny objects, everybody talks about focus, and I do as well. Focus stands for follow one course until successful. You can't ride two horses with one ass. But here's what I know that does happen. Focus. You can get one thing up and running, get it running well, then you can bring on the next, and then the next, and then the next. And this is what I'm doing. This is what I have done, and I've done very, very well in this space. So yes, I do have a lot on my plate. I've even got an online church on top of all of that, that Sarah and I started. And yes, I've got very big structure with my family and time and presence and energy. So it's about routine, it's about discipline. But here's the thing, right? Birthing something's messy, it's chaotic, it's fun, it's hard, it's fast. You got to go with the ride. It's an entrepreneurial roller coaster ride. But the more pressure you put on yourself, the more you have to succeed. So like pressure creates diamonds, and you just have to become that diamond. You have no other option. Let your yes be a yes and your no be a no, and show up and shine and step up and let's go. So if you're wanting to strap on to a rocket ship who's going to the moon, you're wanting a coach and a mentor who's in the trenches with you and locks arms with you and going, does this race together. I can't think of a better team to be surrounded by to come and help support you in that space. And I've got some really awesome mentors in my corner. I've got Mary Glorifield, who was vice president of Tony Robbins' event manager, for 18 years. We've got Joseph McClendon, who is, one of the world's personal development peaks performance coaches. I've got Michael Silvers, who built, T. Varhicker's training sort of circuit up there from ground up with him, with $1 million mindset. And then we've got, awesome people like Dave Miller, who is just an AI legend in the space that nobody knows yet. Watch this space. This guy knows his shit. We've got awesome legends like Jade Winsley, who's just an amazing, amazing woman. And just, she would give her shirt off your back if she could, and has such a heart of gold. And I absolutely fucking love you both. And, guys, we're going to go to Awesome Town together. And we're bringing some amazing people with us in the academy and the ChatGPT Unleashed program, through our Done For You marketing services, through Shoply, through the Los Angeles Tribune. And here's the thing that all brings it all together. We're all about helping create mission-focused movements. We're all about helping you to create a life by design, so it's not by default. We're all about helping you to create a purpose-driven life and using the online marketing world to do that. I truly believe that we can have our cake and eat it too. You can be a good father and a present father and still be there for your family and kids and provide for your income and work from home. You just have to be prepared. Or mother. And thank you, Jade. You just have to be prepared to sacrifice a little bit of that time at the beginning to push through the shit to get where you need to be. If this was easy, everybody would be doing it. It's fucking hard. But what you do need is you need community, you need support, you need empowerment, you need equipping, and we're your space. Let's go run this together. Dave, I'll go to you, mate, before we wrap up. Do you ever have any final words of wisdom or anything that you want to share with the community before we go?
Yeah. What are you waiting for? Come join us. Have a party. That's what we're here for, to empower you. So come and join the academy and have lots of fun. And be surprised. You might even learn a thing or two from, 3 pretty intelligent Australian characters along
Us Aussies, we're crazy fun too, right?
We are. So, if they're stuck or, you can't get traction, anything AI related, social selling, affiliate marketing, come and, get in the group even and ask questions. Just show up and, ask questions. We're more than happy to try and help and get you unstuck. So.
Love it. Let's go. Jade, any other final words?
Look, I think one of the biggest things is community in here. And that's what we're all about, empowering people to be a part of this community. The LLD Academy, just the community in there is next level. The support is next level, not just from us, but from everybody else that's in there. Everybody just cheers each other on. And, if someone's struggling with something, there's so many voices in there to help guide. And it's just a beautiful place to be. And it's just, everything is all about community. We're in such a beautiful, beautiful place to be. You wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Yeah, love it. Well said, guys. And so, legends, if you're watching this and you're stuck in Sucksville or you're moving to Awesome Town, just know that we're here to help with the moving truck as well. So let's go. Stay caffeinated. Stay legendary. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for now.
Bye.